I'm Dr. Singhania and welcome to my website Singhania Children's Clinic. This is the first of the series of videos on autism spectrum disorder. This particular one deals with the rising prevalence of autism worldwide. I'm a pediatrician and I've done my training in the UK, both at the Great Ormond Street in Neurodevelopmental Medicine, in Birmingham, my M.Ed in Autism and psychology. Love painting and swimming whenever I have the time. Now, the trend of autism is increasing worldwide, and this has made it to the Time magazine front page. Talked about autism as 5 per 10,000 children in the past, which rose in 1997 to 91 per 10,000. But more recently, indicates even 1 in 110 as by CDC in the US. This graph shows us the rising incidence of autism from 1992 to 2003, and you can see how startling it is. This is another slide which is showing changes in prevalence of autism among 8-year-old kids. Now, 8-year-old children, the diagnosis of autism is more stable, and in every state, as you can see, the brown bar is higher than the blue bar. Another slide showing the blue line is showing the learning disabilities and all other types of disabilities, which is quite stable through the years. But the red one, which is autism spectrum disorder, is increasing dramatically. Some of the figures say it's 1 in 131 in the US and 1 in 138 in the UK. But more recently, the CDC in the USA, it's 1 per 110. And even more disturbing is 1 in 54 boys in the UK. And Japan, it's 1 in 91 children having autism or some form of autism. Another slide showing the difference between learning problems and autism. And you can see the blue bars are rapidly increasing. Recently, in 2005, Gernsbacher wrote an article which said it's not an epidemic and that we're just panicking. She said it is more because we've started diagnosing autism even in the more subtle types like Asperger and PDD and NOS, which is pervasive developmental disorder. And these actually make up bulk of the autism diagnosis. However, these are some of the reasons. Is it a true increase or just increase in prevalence? We do know that there's a greater awareness, and that is leading to parents bringing their young children to clinics for assessments. Of course, there's broader definitions, so the more mild and subtle forms are being picked up. And we have to thank people like Temple Grandin, Donna Williams, who are adult, high-functioning people with autism and Asperger who have written many books and improved our understanding on autism. The cohort is more because very young children are also being diagnosed, kids as young as 12 months, 18 months. And so they're saying it's an increasing prevalence but not increasing incidence. Other forms like semantic paradic language disorder and mental retardation are now being seen as autism. So maybe there isn't a full link, but we do know now because of this scare that there are many environmental links. Environmental risk factors are being increasingly focused on, things like viral infections, vaccinations, pesticides, food, chemicals, certain medications. And implication is, can autism be prevented? Can it be cured? Thank you. If you enjoyed this slide, please go on to my other series and visit the website or write to me or even drop in at the clinic in Dubai. Thank you.